It's old and rusty and just like lots of things that I like. So, that didn't come out right.
Old and rusty?
That did not come out right. No, I did not say that. Hi, Dan and Lindsay with Four Oaks Family Homestead.
Yes.
It's been a while since we've done a day in the life, so we're going to
like 3 months.
Do a day in the life. So
Yeah.
we've done a couple parts of our series on the preparedness, and we're still working on some of that. But as in most things in spring, life has just taken off and gotten busy.
So busy.
I'm in the middle of like 10 different projects, and Lindsay is tirelessly working away as all mothers do, but definitely it's a never-ending battle.
It is true. It is true.
So.
Yep. So we decided to
get one going today.
Wow. So we decided to do a day in the life today. It's already like 3 o'clock.
Yeah, it's late afternoon. I just got off work, and let you guys know what we're doing this afternoon, kind of bring it along for the rest of our day. And we got quite a bit going on even today. So we just in the middle of, or I should say at the end of a very large rainstorm here in Oklahoma. We've gotten like 5 inches of rain in the last 2 days.
Rain.
It's just flooded our garden and chickens and everything else. For dog sitting, we got this.
We are dog sitting.
Big black lab, who for a few weeks. And he's an adventure. He's not loved the 2 days of being inside.
No, because we don't have a dog house for him. He's an outside dog, and we don't have a dog house for him. So our original plan was to have him outside during the day and bring him in at night and crate him in the garage, just because we also have another dog who's not happy that we have another dog here, and so. Which the lab, I mean, he is just sweet and he's friendly and he wants to play, and our dog's like no, but it's rained horribly, so we've been keeping him inside our garage, and then the boys and Dan have been going out and just like walking
Taking him
him.
for walks, long walks. Obviously as a lad, you want to make sure and exercise as much as possible, but still there's never enough for a lab. So
for his sake, we're hoping this rain goes away.
Yes, exactly.
Because he wants to be out. He doesn't want to be in there, which I understand. So anyway.
But we got a few things to go. What do you got going this evening, evening?
I have our master bedroom to clean, which I'm not going to show that. I'm also making bread. It's in our oven right now. It's bread poofing.
It's
bread poofing. It's bread proofing.
Right.
And I'm going to get that baked up, and then what else do I have? I know there was something else I was going to do, but I don't remember at the moment, so it'll probably come to me later.
Yeah, and so I'll be outside. I'll be working on building a new chicken coop. I'm going to try and get some of that going as well today. I know the boys are working on stuff as well. They both picked up some stuff, garage sale this last weekend.
Yeah.
It was a big local area garage sales. Everyone gets their stuff together and sells all on the same weekend, which is interesting to us.
It's fun.
It's cool. It was neat for us to be able to be part of that and go out and check things out.
We picked up some good stuff.
Yeah, we did. It was neat. I got a wheel hoe which I think is super cool, and I've been wanting one of those for quite a while. It's old and rusty and just like lots of things that I like. So that didn't come out right.
Old and rusty?
That did not come out right. No, I did not say that.
Okay, now.
Where's my mouthpiece?
What?
Where's my mouthpiece?
Sure. No,
and so I got that, and there's a few other things. Ryan got a quad, which doesn't run, but we got a carburetor for it. I did test to make sure that the electronics work on it. We do need a feasible link, which is coming via the slow boat from China. A carburetor, which showed up last night. We got it partially installed. We had probably part of this video will be us doing what is it called?
The carburetor?
Well, just putting on the
Wait, I gotta say something.
The gasket for it, there you go.
I can't get past the slow boat from China. Was it not on Amazon Prime? Because we canceled our Amazon.
We don't have Amazon Prime.
I know, but that means they already have it in at one of their warehouses. So, okay, because if it's on a slow boat from China, we aren't getting it anytime soon.
No, I wasn't being
so
literal
I was
with
like,
that.
No.
No.
Okay.
It's just, since you don't have Prime anymore, it takes, over a week or so to get
Yeah.
stuff, which is about what it was. It's
Yeah.
about a week to get it. It's supposed to arrive on Saturday for that little part.
Yep.
And that should be the electric portion of it, but we should be able to maybe get it running tonight without that.
That's what he's hoping for.
That's the word on the street, but we'll try.
Yep.
And then Jake got a hoverboard, which is the newish fad thing that all the kids have, seems like. But he got a good deal on it. A garage sale was, $30. So
yeah. So our boys, I was impressed. So they've both been working. So they bought everything with their own money. And sometimes you have life lessons in those things. So we're gonna take those for what they are. But I also was impressed with our boys negotiating prices at yard sales.
Yes.
And I was like, "You go, boy! Like that's awesome." Mom doesn't like to do that. I sent him to do it. But my kids were like, "Yeah, let's do it."
They're doing it. Yeah. So that was good for them to step up and be assertive, as it were, and then it's their money, so they're seeing how far it goes, and whether it's a good purchase or not, we'll see with the 4-wheeler for $40. That
Ryan had
didn't
to
run.
Yeah, they didn't run. Ryan is buying his own parts for it too, and it's good for him. So, but anyway, so
we'll show you what's
we got lots going on. We've had lots happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
But,
very true.
All right, ready?
Garden going.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Bye.
Okay, so I'm about ready to clean up my kitchen because I got bread ready and put in the oven right before we had to leave for Ryan, who had an appointment today. So I still have my flour on the counter, my bowl, everything, and my dough is in the oven doing its proofing. So I'm gonna get the kitchen cleaned up, which I always show this on Days of Our Lives. Days of Our Lives, that's a soap opera. I always show it on our vlogs and day in our life videos because this is part of my life, right? It might be boring, but it's part of life. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this cleaned and get ready to move on. I'm not sure what we're having for dinner. I don't remember what's on my meal plan right now. My meal plan, I feel like it got thrown out the window a little bit. I've once again been off sugar for several days now, and I am feeling it. I feel horrible. My joints are hurting so bad, and I just don't have that much energy. So I'm going to probably make some form of sandwiches for dinner. That's what I'm going to use the bread for. We actually have some turkey. I do have some rolls over here that we could use for our sandwiches as well if I want to hold off our sandwich bread that I'm making for something else later on in the week. So either one, we'll probably have some turkey, so I can cook up some bacon and cheese, and I think we have some lettuce still in our fridge from our garden. I'm not quite sure, we might have ate that all already. But we're just gonna probably keep it simple tonight because it's getting late, and this mom wants to go to bed. All right, I'm gonna get things cleaned up. So I got my kitchen cleaned up, counters wiped down, dishes put in the dishwasher except for my KitchenAid bowl, which is soaking right now because I had some dough at the bottom and I wanted it to soak for a little bit. I was going to show you something that we just purchased on Saturday. I got 2 of these, and they're 8 quarts, so they're kind of big. They're pretty big. We could use these for a lot of things. One thing I wanted to get it for was water glassing eggs. We are going to soon be water glassing some eggs. I don't know exactly when I'm going to get this done. My plan is to get some eggs in here and start water glassing them. We have some baby chicks coming in tomorrow, so our life is kind of crazy busy, but this is on my always to-do list that I have going on. I was going to show you my bread. So this is not my sourdough bread that I've been making. This is just normal farmhouse sandwich bread. It seemed like it turned out a little drier this time than it has been, so I'm not quite sure. Normally, sometimes you do the exact same measurements and you need to add a little bit or take away flour. So I noticed that before I left for Ryan's appointment, but I was like, we're going with it. So it's been a while since we did a day in the life, and this has changed. Where my coffee cups are, we used to have that big white pantry. So it went over to where the shiplap is. See, things happen after you plan things and then you decide that you want to change things, and I wouldn't have changed this unless I thought it was going to be beneficial for our family, and it is beneficial for our family. So I have my cups and my coffee stuff and all that kind of stuff here, which I am thankful for. But we moved the pantry, and we are using the pantry in another location, and then Dan built us a pantry in our laundry room. So it took up some, we were able to extend it, and it's actually working out really well. It's kind of messy, but I'll show it to you. Also, we got a barn door. That was my Mother's Day gift, actually. It was a kind of expensive Mother's Day gift. So Mother's Day, birthday, Christmas, anniversary, like all of those combined. But our wash machine, like the wheel bearings or something that is going on in our wash machine, and it is so loud. Like I run it on a low spin cycle, and we're still yelling at each other to talk to each other truthfully, and we need to get that looked at, or we need to look into replacing it. The ball bearings, hopefully not the machine, but until then, like, I've always wanted a door here just so I could close off my laundry room, because our laundry room is our catch-all room, and just have it closed, and then that way you don't hear the dryer, you don't hear the wash machine, things like that. So that's not the only reason, you know, the loud noise is not the only reason why we got the barn door. It just was like, it's a blessing now, because now we don't have to yell at each other to talk. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you our pantry. It's messy, and I think the boys have something that they're doing outside. So here is our pantry that Dan built. So up there I just kind of have some storage stuff, and then it goes down all the way to the bottom, and then I could just shut the door, which is nice. So it's nice that we have more room. We were able to extend out the shelving and then go up higher, so we actually do have a lot more room just in that little space than we did here with the white cabinet. And nothing on this land, no, really, nothing that was in this home basically is going to waste. We're always reusing it for something, even if it's just to hold stuff out in the garage or whatever. Like I have one, oh, our dog is so unhappy. One of the pantries, because there was another pantry in this room, but it was smaller, is holding our school stuff. So we're always using stuff.
Howdy, folks.
All right, so we're out in Ryan's four-wheeler that he purchased at the garage sale for 40 bucks. We just finished putting a carburetor on here, right down here. This is a brand new carburetor.
$14.
It's about the same as what was on there to begin with, so it couldn't be any worse.
Bigger, $14.
So we got that on there. We just had to change the gasket here. We had it on upside down last night, and I ran out of the ability to do anything, so I stopped. But we got that on there. We do need a new fusible link here, but we're just going to jump that, see if we get this thing started today. Let me do it. There we go.
And I'll press this.
This is the gas right here.
So press the gas, and then press this thing?
You need to press the starter thing.
Okay.
Just to start it.
There's no gas in it, Dad.
Oh, then we're not going to get much gas in it.
No gas. I'll be right back.
This thing needs to be replaced.
Do you have a new fuel filter?
We need a new fuel line. I thought I was trying to put a new filter on it. This one's got chunks of stuff in it.
Yeah.
But
That's it.
that's why the carburetor broke. We need some more fuel line before we do anything.
Does O'Reilly have fuel line?
Yeah, it does.
Let's go there.
Well, let's not. On Wednesday we can go though.
Wednesday?
That's tomorrow. Gas. Water in your fuel. Water in your fuel, right?
We interrupt this, your normal program, because we are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Alright, so what we need to do here is, since it's an old thing, the fuel line broke right here as I was trying to pull up the fuel filter. The fuel filter was this thing that is full of rust and water. So if your fuel filter is full of rust and water, don't use it. As I tried to pull that off, water came out of it and it broke the line, so we have to get a little piece of fuel line before we can move on to the next step. So we'll do that tomorrow. So this is the chicken coop we got going so far. We got 3 sides up, and then the side with the door needs a little bit of work. The sides, the top of the end walls need to be different length than what I made them. So apparently I made a mismeasurement there somewhere. So we're gonna get that taken care of and corrected today, put back up, and get it ready to start putting the rafter boards on.
Okay, so I'm about ready to get dinner done. Well, going. Dan is finishing, no wait. Dan is outside working on the chicken coop and he's hungry. So I'm gonna start dinner. We're just keeping it simple. We're having turkey sandwiches with bacon, turkey obviously, and the roll bread that we bought the other day. I also have a plan to make a smoothie later, but I'm just gonna be honest, I feel like I have a flu because my body aching is so bad from lack of sugar. You think I would know this by now. Anyway, so I have some almonds in here that have been soaking overnight, and I'm going to peel them later on, and I'm going to make a smoothie with them. This is going to take a while, but first I'm going to get dinner done, and then I'm going to work on this, and we're going to see if we get this done today. This is my plan to get this done today, but we're going to see. Alright, it's time for dinner.
Alright.
We are having turkey sandwiches, some oranges. I made up some french fries, and I also made up these cauliflower faux onion rings. I don't know.
Faux rings.
Faux rings. So I was planning on making a smoothie, but I'm still peeling almonds. Jacob helped me a little bit, but it's not quite done yet. So this is dinner. Dan's taking a break from working outside.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, let's see.
All right, let's eat.
about ready to blend up the almonds that we peeled. So it's about 1.5 cups of almonds, and I'm putting it into 44 ounces of water, and then I'm going to blend it up. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this back in the blender, and I'm going to add a dash of cinnamon, just a smidge, vanilla, and you can use dates. I do have dates, but I'm going to try and keep it as THM keto friendly as possible, and I'm going to use liquid stevia. And about, I think 30 to 35 drops. I got this recipe off of Jacob, what is it called? Flav City? No. Bobby Flav?
No.
Bobby Sugar?
No.
What's his name? Bobby Parrish. But what's his name of his?
Flav City.
Flav City. Okay. I'll try and remember to link it below. But this is, I think, his wife's recipe. I forgot vanilla. That's what I forgot. Alright, we're gonna try it again. Inside here is a whole bunch of ground up almonds. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to empty my nut bag, and it's gonna be chicken feed. So we're using everything. Just got done making almond milk. The purpose of making almond milk is because a lot of the almond milk you buy in the store has so many other ingredients in it besides almonds. And it doesn't even have that many almonds in the almond milk.
About 2.
He says about 2. So trying to get away from processed things, we decided to make our own almond milk. So we made this one other time, and this is when we were doing the Daniel diet at the start of the year, and then we also came down with COVID at the same time. So we ended up using it. I thought we had smoothies, and we put it in like a sorbet we made with bananas and pineapple. No reaction at that time. Well, so I decided to make it again. And I made it, and made a lot of it, and I was going to put it in smoothies and stuff for the week. Well, I took a small sip of it twice. Like the first time I took a sip, I forgot to put vanilla in the almond milk, so I was like, oh. So I blended it again, and I took a sip. Like almost immediately, I started feeling itching, and like my ears and my throat, and my throat started kind of feeling really weird. I am allergic to raw almonds. If I roast them, I'm completely fine. It's fine. So this is disappointing because I definitely have an allergic reaction to this almond milk. I thought it would be okay just because of the Daniel fast. I seemed like it, if I remember correctly, I don't know, I was pretty sick. I thought it was okay. Maybe it wasn't. I just didn't know because I was so sick. And I didn't really even have that much, truthfully. But this reacted so fast that I'm not going to keep this. I don't know how it will react to my children. It's disappointing because I really don't want to buy almond milk from the store because like it's processed and it doesn't have that many almonds in it, which is why I never had a reaction. So I thought, well, maybe I could heat up the almond milk that I make and then maybe it will be okay. I've tried to look on Google, things like that, to come up with like an idea if this is what people do, and I have not seen anything. I can't believe that it's not out there, but I'm not fighting it. So our chickens, not only are they gonna get the, make kind of a mess on my floor, they're going to get the almonds that I used in our milking bag. Hi, honey. They are also, our dog's not happy. They're also going to get this, and I might ferment their feed with it or put it in their feed. My kids might drink it and be completely fine, but it reacted so fast to me that I'm worried that it's gonna cause them to have a reaction. I might have Jacob take a sip, see how it's affecting him, and then Ryan as well. I don't know if Ryan will do it or not, but he's kind of leery of stuff like this. But Jacob, I might have him have a sip just to feel like a tiny bit, see if he gets any tingling or anything like that. And then maybe go from there. I don't know. I'm kind of concerned about this. So I feel like I wasted almonds, but it was only a cup and a half. It just made a lot of almond milk. So.
All right, I'm ending the day just doing some weeding here. I'm on the garlic row. I just finished this side of it, and then I finished that garlic right there. I don't know if you can see it or not. You see it over there? Finished that garlic. These are the onions that go up to the next portion. They're actually heading up pretty decently, it looks like. So we might have some decent onions this year. But I just finished the last little bit of garlic weeding, and then I'm going to go in the greenhouse and work on the grass that's growing up in the bottom of the greenhouse. We don't have the weed block down in the greenhouse yet because we're waiting for some weed block staples. So that's my next thing.
Yeah, definitely not the rise that I'm used to. I mean, it's used to, up higher. But we're gonna bake it, and it's still probably gonna taste amazing. It just won't be as tall. So this is gonna go in here, the oven. I'm gonna do both of them, and I haven't had a problem, with this either. I'm gonna do that. I believe it's 35 minutes. I think that's right. I'm gonna have to double check the recipe because I bake a lot of stuff. I have like 15 minutes to go outside and see what my family's up to before my bread is done. So I'm gonna go outside and see what's going on. Because why not? Hi guys. I see blue skies somewhere over there.
I know it.
Finally, the rain, which is nice to have the rain, but it's nice to
And the rain was over too after a couple of days.
Oh my goodness, did you seriously just walk in a Why are you walking like that? Oh my goodness. What were you doing?
I was planting. So I did some weeding, I did some planting. So I'm gonna do a thing of every day for the next month I'm gonna plant something.
Okay.
And today I planted peppers.
Where are they? Oh my.
They're in the greenhouse.
Oh.
So I went in the garden, I weeded a row. I weeded the last of the onions and garlic. So I got that done, and then I was checking through. Oh, go ahead and let it first for a while.
Ah!
Orange from the dirt.
They're stained orange, the color of rust.
Flavor dirt.
Yep.
I should wash your leg there, honey.
I know.
Okay, and so I was checking through the garden after that, and I found about 30 volunteer tomatoes from last year.
Oh, nice.
So we've got a lot of tomatoes. I'm going to take those and move them to where they'll be in better spots and apart, because when they see there's 10 of them all in one little tiny globule, and
Yeah.
they don't grow well that way. So
Really? Let's not get all wet, bub.
yeah.
That's the world's largest raindrop.
No.
Anyway, so yeah, that's saw that, and then I planted some of the last of the orange coral peppers that we had. So the bell peppers. So those will be for midsummer. They'll be doing really good, and everything else is kind of petering down from the hotness.
It's good now.
That's good. All right. Well, so you're gonna plant something every single day for a week?
For a month.
Or a month, sorry. Yeah. You did say month. I just turned it into a week.
And this is the microgreens, my next little batch of them.
So I think microgreens are going to go in the house.
We're
gonna
my desk.
Yeah, we're gonna grow them inside because they are not. They
were too hot for them outside.
Yeah.
When it gets 90 degrees, they just.
Yeah, exactly.
They're kind of exposed, so you don't want them super hot.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that'd be fine next to windows. See people go in there before. So.
Yeah, that's true. Well, we did that. They did well. We might have to do that same kind of setup for them, the lights and everything.
I don't think so.
You don't think? No? So?
Next to the window should be fine. But...
Well, okay, let's give this a try. And then if it doesn't work, let's do our old setup that we know works. Because it works really well. Honey, why is the water on? Hey, baby. Okay. Let's turn off the water.
It'll turn off in 75 minutes.
Nice, sir. Okay, so I'm outside. I'm going to show you our house. It's kind of a mess right now just because it's been raining and we're not quite done with it yet. But we painted our house and I love it. Except for what I'm seeing right now. But yikes, it's scary. I think my husband has fixed the problem-ish. But okay, I'm gonna turn you around, I'll show you. So we painted our house a while ago. It has not been too long, truthfully. We just had a lot of damage kind of on the siding of the house that Dan needed to fill with, silicone and caulking and stuff like that while we had to paint it because it was showing and we would like our house to last as long as possible. So we decided to paint the house. I went with like an offish white. It's pretty white. And then we put the wood around the windows, painted the shutters that were already there. Dan was going to build shutters and we were going to put trim and we're going to paint the trim and then just have wood shutters. But we're trying to go as cheap as possible. So we painted the house, we painted the trim, and we did everything around the windows. Painted my door, which you can't really tell. We put a new light fixture in, and but this is what looks horrible. So, oh my goodness, Dan. So I poured the rain, and we got these baskets, and they were white, and we spray painted them. I still need to touch it up a little bit because we ran out of spray paint, but it rained so hard, and we don't have gutters, which is on our list to get. But we don't have, it was just falling off the roof into the plants and it got all over my window and the house.
So the reason
but
the window though is going to splash back from the pooling water.
Yeah, so it was pooling water because it wasn't draining.
I think that now that I drilled holes in to drain, it might not do that anymore.
Yeah, we're hoping. I mean, it could still a little bit, but then it has stuff down below, and then some of this just comes off of our roof anyway. So it doesn't look the best right now. I will show you what it looks like when it is nice out. But yeah. Anyway, I love these little baskets that we got really cheap at like a secondhand antique store, and then spray painting them and just putting our herbs and things in there. So it's super cute. And we took off all the railing because it just looked horrible. Jan is repurposing the wood like he always says. We always use everything that we can, so we never get just rid of stuff unless there's no hope for it, right? And here's some tomatoes, some strawberries, and some more tomatoes on the deck. I'm not doing flowers this year unless they're volunteer. So we took off the railing. We took off boards that were up here. We had slats that went like across, like crazy. So Dan took those all off, and we are in the middle of painting, but then we've had some really interesting weather. So that kind of got put on hold, and then our stairs, and then our deck as well. So more to come on that front. But look at our front yard. We don't have a front yard. It's basically mud right by the front of it. Yeah. I don't know. I would love to be able to do more landscaping, but time and money is not the best. Oh, good. They came back? Nice. All right. So that's our house. I didn't get to show you all of it, but I got to show you some of it and part of what been working on outside.
Right now, the rain stopped. We got a little bit of sunshine in the background there. It's been a busy day just in the last few hours that we've been doing this, but definitely a lot going on. We got a lot done though, so that's nice.
Yeah.
And
I had 2 failures. I didn't tell you about their almond milk. I had allergic reaction.
What?
I just had a small sip. Yeah, and I already said I'm a failure. And then my body failed me. And then my bread did not rise. Oh, my bread! I gotta go inside. Okay, let's finish.
Okay, thanks for watching. Have a great day.
And my quad didn't run because we need a new fuel line.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I gotta go inside and check my bread.
Subscribe.
All right, so here is the bread. We're already having some. Turned out really good, but just not just not as high as normally is, but it's really good. So the bread.
Oh, the bread was amazing. Yes.
Really good.
All right, so the boys are watching a show called Awesome Restoration. So that's a knife, and he's done a gun. So that's what they're doing.
It was a pellet gun, and this is a sushi knife.
Oh, a sushi knife. Yep. All right, so we're done for the evening. No more work. Sitting down and doing nothing. I had to do one more last shot of the bread because it's good. All right. All right. Bye.
Bye.